Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you all had a fantastic Christmas and Happy New Year and everything. Today I have a very fun and special video for you all because Ohuhu sent me some goodies to unbox and review, which I'm very excited about. They sent me their new paper-friendly water-based color markers. It's a 120 color set. It's got some very pretty artwork on the cover here. This set is huge. I cannot wait. And then the other thing they sent me is this mixed media pad, I guess, to play around with the markers in, of course. And yeah, we're just going to get right into unboxing this stuff so that we can play around with it, test it out, make some art, of course. And yeah, let's just get right into it. Now, if you've been on this channel before, you'll know we've played around with an Ohuhu pad before, also sent to us by Ohuhu, but it was a marker pad rather than mixed media. And mixed media is like very, very nice thick paper. Marker has more of like a smooth feel to it, whereas this stuff is definitely meant to handle like a heavier, wetter kind of material. And then as for the marker set, oh my goodness. This is so cool. This case is so lovely. Like, look at all these markers. There's so much going on here. Like, this is great. I was pretty excited to get right into it, so without further delay, I tested out the markers. I tested both ends. I was so happy that it included like that very fine pen tip and then like a brush tip, because that combination makes it extremely flexible for different kinds of work, like calligraphy or adding hatching and shadows or blending like I'm doing here. Like, I really put these markers to work. It comes with one colorless blender and 119 colors, so I did try blending from color to color and then using the colorless blender. Personally, I preferred doing color to color, but I imagine there are situations where the colorless blender really helps. The colors are all really vibrant and can be applied in a very smooth manner or a very textured and graphic manner. And I wanted to make some artwork, so I decided to draw this elf girl. I wanted her to have these big, beautiful, dramatic lashes because I've been loving painting big, beautiful, dramatic lashes lately. And I knew I was going to do a lot of layering in this piece to really test how paper-friendly these markers really were. And so I kept our elf girl's design pretty simple in order to really go all in with the colors and everything. But I did add like lots of hatches and everything, and lots of star freckles and things like that, like always. And of course, a lot of hair, because all of my elves and fairies and stuff, they always have a full head of hair, just like a lot of hair. I usually make it curly or wavy, kind of similar to my own hair texture. So I guess I'm biased. But I decided pretty early on I wasn't going to ink this piece. So I did my best to clean up the sketch so as not to have the colors like corrupted by the graphite smudging. And cleaning up actually was pretty effective. I went right in with a peachy skin tone. I'm actually so happy this set includes like a couple skin tone colors, like browns and peaches and tans and everything. Like, it feels like it covers a good range and still has like a lot of vibrant, bright colors and different tones. It feels very, very like you could use this set of markers for like a lot of different types of work. Again, I just feel like it's like very thoughtfully chosen. And I went in with a few shades of pink and peach to add my signature overload of blush to everything. And the colors blended together pretty nicely. Like, it kept that painterly texture that I love, but it looked painterly, like it looked good. It wasn't like sharp or like too much, like it didn't look scratchy or anything. Like, I find a lot of markers that aren't made to blend well, they have like either too much texture or the colors bleed into each other constantly, but these feel like they do really well, like they're a good balance. Something else that made me so happy was that the tips tended not to like pick up like a lot of color from the colors I was layering over it. Like I layered over that pink with like a blue to create some shadows and like purples and stuff, and it didn't seem to like pick it up and miscolor the tip or anything. And then here's why I love those fine tips, okay? You can go back in and color over your graphite sketch to create like an inked or line art look, to clean things up or to add like hatch shadows. It's such a nice like way to make your artwork feel cohesive. It just worked so well. I loved it. Personally, the only kind of marker tip that I really don't like is a bullet tip. Fine tips are great for shadows and everything, and hatching and inking. You just kind of have to do that as like a final step if you're using like another water-based material, if you're using a water-based fine tip marker. But anyways, I finished our girl up with some Ohuhu white gel pens that they sent me for our last collab, and she was all done. I love how this piece turned out, and I love this marker set. It feels like such like a good value. Like Ohuhus are usually fairly affordable, so it feels like a high value set. Real quick before we end the video, I want to give a shout out to my Ko-fi supporters. So thank you so much to Ashley, Savvy, Tiffany, and Lily Corn. Your guys' support means the world to me, and it allows me to keep making videos just like this one. If you would like to join my Ko-fi page, there will be a link in the description box down below where you can get all these benefits and so much more. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you to Ohuhu for providing me with these markers to try out and review. And also, there is a discount code in the comments and description box down below if you're interested in picking up a set of these markers for yourself. See you guys next week. Bye!